All right. Favorite last question?
Where did we live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I got this in my notes. Actually, mine's a
Character was
little.
all characters KIA started a new
Give me a
campaign
second.
set in the Fallout universe.
Yeah, you drew
Each of
the.
you starting as a ghoul that has to turn into a human. But one of you turned into an FEV instead. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So, in the form of my notes, we investigated the house, found carvings, and went back to the hotel. I got drunk off my ass.
That was true.
Went back to the house in the morning, investigate. Something was off, and then shit went down. And let's see, Will got trapped. No, oh wait, hold on, I misread it. Fuck. Let me repeat that. Will got trapped in house, and shit started to go down. Had to get midnight. Encountered a pit demon, bounty hunter. I just put bounty hunter. I didn't know if it was actually bounty hunter. And had to explain my situation to her cast. Ran into a conglomerate of Ordland.
Conglomerate of Olin.
Olin, thank you. Never forgot this stuff. They're a long way from home. We'll bring. Let's see. What the fuck did I? Oh, Will bargaining for my life. Side note, I am concerned. Had a luck running with the deck of many. Had good luck running with the deck of many things.
Good luck.
Okay, correction. Good luck for me, in a sense. Bad luck for you.
No, you lost 5 endpoints. And
You got turned around because midnight was nice.
That's what I mean by somewhat lucky.
you could have had issues with. You know, speak. What does that mean? I think he means yes.
Your int did drop to -2.
That was -1.
No, it was -2 after that.
Oh,
5.
seriously?
Was.
Oh,
But it got
shit.
fixed, remember?
Okay.
5 points is a lot, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's at least 2 point drop, if not more,
Mm-hmm.
depending on where you were on the scale. Okay, so you all were back in the hotel,
Mhm.
having discussed the events of the craziness that had occurred.
Oh, I go through the bag that I got.
The bag of things?
Yes.
The bag of miscellaneous junk. Okay?
Just
So-
anything useful.
Alright, I'm going to need you to roll an investigation check.
That's 14. Hold on. We got a +2, so 16.
Alright, and you find a cigar box with some cigars on top. Find some crumpled up paperwork. After pulling them open, they appear to be crude stick figure drawings for something called My Life as a Junk Vendor. Chucked into, just in there. There's a couple of remnants of looks like a smaller wooden box that perhaps maybe held dice or something like that.
Yeah.
It's been destroyed, looks like it was thrown to the ground and shattered.
Right.
Going through it, there are a couple of blue coins. They look like they're currency colored blue. Or at least would be. On closer inspection, they turn out to be wood.
Okay.
So,
I was like, holy shit, man. I just found more artifacts I had learned midnight.
So, looking at them, they're clearly meant to either be poker chips or something of that matter. Just what you can matter about games. So,
This was a
But-
reference to Pierre again.
poke, 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 poke,
It's too bad you'll never find out about that thing.
poke, 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 poke. No, well, he may yet join this game. So,
Yeah.
him or Jason is probably going to join this game. So,
Jason probably will.
it's him or Jason. One of the two
Yeah.
will most likely join this game. We'll have that discussion later.
I met Jason, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes, he was the Green Hag encounter.
Okay.
Batman.
Yeah, he showed up randomly with.
Oh, wait, that was Jason?
That was
Yes.
Why the hell the... Never mind.
That's
I thought it was
That's
someone
Mr.
else.
Jason. Ask him what you got to do to get some hot water next time you see him. I got to get some hot water up in here. I don't know, Lana. All right, so that being said, you're looking through the box. I need you one more. I need a perception roll.
Where are you doing this, by the way?
Huh?
Where are you doing this?
19.
Yeah, are you doing this in the middle of the tavern?
No, my room.
Dude, why are
No,
you
do it
putting
in my
garbage
room.
on my table?
No, I'm doing it in my room.
Okay.
19 perception. Plus 5.
Okay. 19 plus 5?
Yep.
Damn. All right. Please hold. Should totally make him find Tree the Rock.
Tree has not been lost. He's not certain to be found yet.
Tree will be found. Everyone loves Tree. Where is it? I know it's in
Tree hasn't even been lost yet. He's still on the Mon's back.
Tree. Sorry, trying to find this list.
Of what it has.
Of items. Yeah, I made one, and it's one of those. 100 little, freaking million things to look
There
through.
we go.
Ah, there's the list. It's just called something completely different from what I thought it would be. As you're looking through, there is a small pouch. It looks to be crumpled up paper. And as you open it, there is a key ring loaded with about 30 keys.
I inspect the keys.
Investigation check.
They're keys.
That is an 11 plus 2, so 13.
Okay. Oh, I'm noting everything you found.
This is gonna turn into like the Keymaker's Key from the Matrix, isn't it?
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, oh shoot, he's not gonna open any door. Any door.
Good.
Alright, so you found a key ring. Looking at them, they all appear to be various types of keys. Some ranging from standard skeleton keys, other to many intricate ones that have 4 to 5 sides.
Okay.
You recognize that some of them might be used on your standard door, like one maybe even for your tavern door,
Mm-hmm.
or a similar design key. Others look like they belong to an old dwarven vault, or perhaps something of ancient magical power with the way they're designed. As they're very intricate.
I find you and I. Wait.
Hold on. Yep, that's everything else in the bug.
Alright, so that was,
Mhm.
that was it about the keys though?
Keys, yep, you've got the keys, the cigar box with cigars in it. There are a grand total of 5 on top.
Okay, so I open the cigar box if there's anything inside.
Okay, taking the cigars out, there is a small tarot deck at the bottom.
Okay. I'll take the deck.
I mentioned it earlier.
I'll take the deck.
Okay. Sentient tarot deck added? No. Hey! Actually, let's see. Roll against me to see if there's one last thing left.
So that 20.
Don't like you. I don't like you anymore. Alright, you find a small journal. Bet you big.
There's on its way.
I read the journal.
Looking at it, there isn't anything in it. It's blank right now. Looks like someone threw it away.
I'll keep the journal.
Okay.
Maybe more personal journal because I need one. I mean, it was in my starting equipment, but you know, I'll just say, I guess I lost my other journal, so this will probably be my new one. I don't know. If I have a journal from my past, would it follow me into this life or would it stay
No.
behind?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I need a journal.
Paper degrades, dog.
Yes, especially in a very heated environment with flames.
Yeah.
I'll just write my phone.
Yeah, that's
Surprisingly
true.
quick and didn't hurt me.
That's
Using
true.
using bomb arrows in the Goro village.
Yeah. We don't like your books around here. But it had all the nudes I collected.
So I got a new journal.
Damn! Bring it back! Bring it back!
Alright. So I go and find you and I bring up the keys. We should probably keep these somewhere safe, somewhere they might be important or something.
They're keys.
I know, I'm saying though, some of them look very important when they make a little ancient bolt or something.
Let me see keys.
I hand him the keys.
Okay.
Investigation or what?
Investigation. It's fine.
No.
One.
Yeah.
Metal sticks. Starts cleaning teeth with. Metal sticks good for teeth clean.
Scrape, 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 scrape.
And layers of enamel just flying off.
My teeth feel so clean. Nerves exposed. I can feel the air.
Please hold while you all discuss what to do with. Also check out the
Try not. Well, since you hire a Arcana check on it?
Spooky, scary, scary.
If my one investigation doesn't prevent me from doing that.
If you'd like to do a Arcana check, you may.
Can you roll advantage since I'll help him?
Okay.
I got +2, so.
This just gives him advantage. It doesn't add your
Yeah.
bonus.
Roll from the 18, so that's an 18, 19.
They are keys.
Okay, so
Normal keys. They look at you in defiance, thinking, "The fuck is he looking at us for?"
If
The
they're looking
googly
at-
eyes on one kind of move a little.
If they're looking at me, they're not normal. They're googly keys.
They're all keyblades. No.
I only
Must find Goofy. Must find Goofy.
Let plunge one to my heart to unlock whatever the fuck that unlocks.
Little chest compartment. Oh, hey, go! Sweet. All right, so the keys are keys. They are not unusual in any way.
Okay.
Found some. Rook found some keys, just normal keys.
Sad keys.
Alright, so I guess.
Keys,
Are keys worth anything?
but they looked
Like,
at
for like
me.
smelted or something?
Standard iron.
Damn.
You wouldn't get much.
Yeah, unless it's like from a rich house where you made it out of gold. And even that's probably not a good key because it'll probably bend
Yeah.
there any opportunity.
It's soft metal. So, what are you all doing now?
We never went to sleep, right? Because it only took till like noon for us to finish all that thing.
Mhm.
from last
Yeah.
time. So,
What's your phone said?
Panera order is arriving.
Oh yeah, it's on our driveway. I can see it. Put that on.
Just to get you
Yeah.
clothes first.
You don't want to even continue playing, or?
Ugh. Alright. Alrighty then. So, after looking at the keys, they are keys. Here, I'm making a note. They are just keys.
They looked at me. They have eyes.
One has googly eyes. Better?
Yeah.
It is noted it has googly eyes.
It has eyes.
But they're googly eyes. It can't actually see. Googly is not a word either.
But it's still eyes.
Googly is not a word.
I call bullshit.
No googly.
Googlies are definitely a word.
Oh, there we go.
Otherwise-
It just has no eye in it. I don't know why it has no eye in it because I feel like it should, but that's beside the point. So, the googly-eyed Keats staring at the ground now because gravity. What now?
Well, let's have the checklist for going to a party list. Let's see. Fancy clothes, check.
Almost. No fancy clothes, remember?
Right, new person. Half check. 2/3 check. There we go.
So which one of you is getting the keys? I'm making an entry.
I give him all the key.
25 keys. It's going to be a magic item, unfortunately, because then it can go across the group. It's not actually going to be any magical abilities.
That's fine. They're just like not all the weapons that are magic weapons are actually.
It's going to be marked as a
weapons.
wondrous item too, because it's the only one that's kind of miscellaneous.
That's fine.
Fine.
We know only one of them have googly eyes. Right, so, fancy clothes, 2/3 check. Invites, check? Question mark?
Well, Ty was invited, so that's a no.
I mean, I think most invites give like a +1 or something.
Unless it's no, well, yeah, we don't have any invites.
I mean,
Plus what? There you go, 25 keys, you can add it. You should type 25 keys.
those are in the list now.
Yes.
Refresh page, make sure it's all updated. Yep, there it is. Add. Use my precious.
Good over there.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
So,
First order, I guess, is to get Mr. New Guy fancy clothes.
all right. So, continuing along your way, or at least from your position at the tavern, will you be returning to attempt to recover fancy clothes? As you leave the Brittle Monkey.
Clothes of fanciness are required.
Okay. So, leaving the Brittle Monkey, you head on out. Let's see. Ah, the Discount Servant. That was the name of it. Didn't note it. Alright, so as you proceed to the Discount Servant, making your way through the continued cleaning up effort of the municipal government, trying to make things semi-recognizable for the next round of celebrations. You arrive at the Discount Servant to find it fairly depleted in supplies, as people had merely bought items that they had needed throughout the night.
Right.
There's no alcohol left in the Discount
Yeah.
Servant, all to speak of. Most of the clothes are taken as they were purchased for galas. There is a limited selection. But you were able to find something that fits you.
Okay.
Not necessarily what you would consider to be your first choice in dress, but something that is presentable nonetheless.
Fair enough.
They charge you a grand total of 2 silver for it. It was on the discount rack. The tag was cut off, even though it's illegal. No, but it is on the discount rack. As it wasn't passed, it was passed over most.
I paid for it.
Okay, cool. Minus the 2 silver.
Just did.
Cool. You have fancy clothes. You can add those. Those are actually standard inventory items. You can add those to the your inventory.
What did I do?
Clothes.
Clothes, comma fancy, I think is what it is.
Add item. Yep. Just search clothes in that search box. We're told. Yes, it should be that.
Clothes, common, clone, clothes, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
That'll do. Sorry, he's calling them fancy. They are fine clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are considered clothes of a noble or higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're fine to wear.
Ayo. When everyone sees you, they'll be like, dude, nice threads.
Oh shit, it was 99 cents.
Popping and locking it. Okay. That was my theme song at Geeks Club. Okay. So, you have your fine clothes for the gala later tonight.
Okay.
Or was it tomorrow? No, it's tomorrow. For the gala tomorrow. So anything else you all would like to do in town? Anything you'd like to search for, purchase?
What time is it?
Roughly 2 p.m. IRL at 6:16 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Guess I'll go.
No, see how it's standing still.
I look for an alchemy shop. Or some...
Perception
medicine
check, please.
shop. Move those napkins outside of the box. Oh. That's a 7.
Alka what? Most people tell you at this rate, due to the events of the previous night, they will most likely be closed today. Or at least until later tonight due to requests for hangover cures.
Fair enough.
I inspected the tarot deck.
Okay. Investigation check, please.
Yeah, at 20. That's on the first die. Plus 2. 22.
Okay. Looking at the deck, it looks remarkably familiar, like the one you've drawn from previously.
I go, shit, I better at midnight.
No, it's actually fairly nerd as long as you don't do anything.
I know, that's what I mean. I better at midnight, see if she'll take it
Okay.
for an inspection.
Okay.
Confirm what, or at least confirm what I think it is.
Alright. So go ahead and roll a perception to try to find midnight.
Where did this come from?
19.
It was in the bottom of the scarf.
No, not that. I mean,
19 plus 5.
where did you start investigating this thing? Do we go back?
Back in my room.
Okay, then you have no idea what's going on. So you just walk out.
Yeah.
Watch him.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Pulls out laptop, starts playing solitaire. What is that? Alright, as soon as you want her. The city for about 15-20 minutes. You can't find anybody. You
Okay.
can't find her.
She's not here. Crap.
I guess it was 15-20 minutes of time. What do I do?
I go back and I find you. I take out tarot deck. Recognize these cards?
I'm not even sure I'm still exploring the town when you're getting back. Hold on.
Okay, so. Then I wait till you come back and then I show it to you.
I guess I'm going to play around with alchemist supplies. It'll probably be best to do it inside a room.
Okay, so you're in your room.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I come up and knock on your door then.
After a little bit of time, so it's been about an hour you've been playing with those supplies. What would you like to do in that intervening hour?
Well, either I try to make the healing potion,
Okay.
or I try to make something new.
Something new is going to be fun, but I can't do anything.
Yeah.
What would you like to try?
Let's start with the one I already learned about, because I haven't done this much to begin with, so.
Okay.
That'll be healing potion thing again.
Yep. I believe we set the DC check at first one was 15. And then after that it would drop to 10 once you had it down.
Yeah, once I did it enough times.
Yeah. Because you're a little bit rusty, so.
That's a 17 already, that naturally.
Plus your proficiency is your proficient with them.
Yes, so that brings up to modified 20.
There you go. You were easily able to create the potion. It's a little rusty at first. You're a little kind of like, oh shoot, were these supposed to be pureed cilantro leaves or deep fried? I don't remember. I just threw the shit together. So,
It turned out.
yeah. So there you go. I just dropped to a DC of 10.
And I gained a health potion.
Yep.
Yay.
Not mint health potion, minor health potion. This one's mint flavored.
Add item. Yay, health potion.
Alright. So, that being said, Matt, you now approach and
Yeah. For Cass, you in there?
Maybe?
We have a problem.
throws chair at door. Oh shit, I had to open the door. Sorry.
Walk up open door.
I hold the tarot cards. Recognize, look familiar?
History check, I guess. It was just today, dude.
I mean, how different did they look?
Well, that's the thing.
That's a 16.
And they look fairly similar. The names are the same. As he shows them to you, as he fans them out, you recognize the names of the ones you have drawn.
You can actually fan it.
Yeah, you can fan it. It's only if you separate it from the deck and intend to draw it. If you do not declare drawing it, there's a penalty, but I don't think anything
I mean,
happens.
could you like end up using it as like a normal deck of cards?
I think so. Let me pull up the D&D entry because it does have specific rules.
Because then you have to declare drawing it, and then.
Yes. Let me look up the rules to verify. Usually found in a box or pouch. This decks contain a number of cards. Blah blah blah. Most have only 13 cards. There are only 13 cards here, by the way.
Okay.
Before you draw a card, you must
Special
declare how
ones.
many you intend to draw and then draw them randomly. You can use an altered deck of playing cards to simulate the deck. Any card drawn in excess of that number have no effect. Otherwise, as soon as you draw the card from the deck, the magic makes effects. And it fades from existence. So,
The cards actually disappear when they get drawn.
yes. And the only card that allows that that isn't is the Fool or the Jester. That can appear infinitely. So, I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling on this then, that if it's not stated that you're drawing them, they can actually be used as normal tarot cards.
Okay, cool.
They have no effect. And most of the time, because most people don't know what they are, they end up that way. That's how they get into circulation.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds fair, because
Yeah.
otherwise it'd be.
Yeah, otherwise
Oh,
random
fun.
people would be pulling them, because it also states there's no penalty for pulling an extra card. So that makes me believe that unless you state you're drawing it, that's a nice tarot deck you got. Pretty
Yeah.
hard. So it is possible this is a normal tarot deck.
So Zafon can still kind of have fun, possibly. Like, here, draw a card.
Just tell me how many you're picking. Pick one, pick two, pick three. No, damn it, he just annihilated an entire kingdom. Fuck.
And now I guess to be truly in character. Only one way to truly find out, right?
Yep.
Oh god. This again. Hold on. I'm gonna actually link to the page for it.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
For
Well, no, within my OneNote notebook.
oh
so I
yeah,
can
since
find it
we
again.
have it still.
Yes. All right. If you are actually drawing, I have to trim this one down because it's 22.
I know. You got time, bruh.
Brah. Oh god. Here you go. You can follow Bicycle Cards on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I forget where I got this deck from. Must be fairly recently.
I thought you did probably crack open a new one for that.
Probably. That has to come out. That stays. Two of spades goes out. Two of clubs goes out. Goes out. Sorry, this is taking a minute because I gotta go through every fucking one. Oops. Just knowing my luck, the one I forget to do will be one of the ones you fools draw. It's a very interesting lineup for this deck, then. All right. So, Matt, you were the one playing with them. Did you shuffle them?
Yes, I did.
Shuffle that.
Alright.
And you were satisfied.
So you go, well.
I think I know which one you drew.
Hmm?
You bet one of the cards. I think I know which one you drew, but that's beside. Go ahead.
I bet one of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
I am drawing a card. Queen of Diamonds.
What is it?
Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds, Moon. You are granted the ability to cast Wisp Spell 1d3 times.
Yeah, I got D3 in here.
Oh, wow. Good. That's actually really good. You would know of this ability, by the way.
I would know of it.
Yeah.
What does it do?
he can cast the wish spell 1d3 times.
That's pretty wish ain't for anything, right?
Within
Yeah.
reason. And the rules for wish in this game are it expends the least amount of energy possible.
Okay.
So if, let's say, great example, you're trying to get rid of the undead, it will cast Restore Health, a low-level healing spell, or healing word, which will restore them to life, or return the health, which kills them.
2.
You may cast the wish 2 times.
It's a passed over walls.
And so that means that one's, can I have the moon please, disappears from the deck. So you watch the card disintegrate after he's drawn it. You aren't aware of what happened, but there's your deck map.
And I'm aware that I got this right.
Mm-hmm. You now know the words and incantations and components needed to cast wish.
I'm both stunned for a minute as the realization comes over me. Of course, it's too far out of my reach to use that wisely, of course.
I'm gonna shuffle the deck again. I'm gonna draw one double.
Okay!
I mean, I was in character, okay.
Well, no, you may want to ask him what happened. 'Cause
Yeah, I would ask what happened first, so shuffle it.
I gain great power.
I can get power. What is
I
that?
go-
No, never mind, I got shit! Run down the hall.
I draw, so I draw one. Queen of, wait, that's Queen of Hearts, right?
Queen of Hearts. Or no, Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades.
Uriel.
Uriel? Yeah.
-2 penalty on saving throws while cursed in this way. Only a god or magic of fates card can end this curse.
The card's Medusa-like visage curse you.
Yeah.
So, on saving throws, though, right?
Yep. Only on saving throws.
That's not as bad as it could have been.
It's true.
That's not as bad as it
Card.
could have been.
Card, it's out of play. Okay.
Alright. I know better find me and get this thing destroyed. Or give it to her.
I'll hold on to that for safekeeping.
Yep, I hand it to you.
Okay. Add a deck of many things to your
Inventory.
Please note that 2 cards have been removed.
Yep.
Moon and Uriel. Thank
So
you.
if you use the same deck, we'll be fine.
Yep.
Right. Oh, there's a deck of illusions too.
Hmm?
There's a deck of illusions.
Yep.
Wait, was it a negative modifier of what?
Negative.
All saving throws.
Negative 2? So the only 2 that I would be really bad on would be intelligence and dexterity, but either way, it's good.
No,
Be
no.
able to move here. Should be able to add a permanent modifier here. Or not.
Oh, gotta click on them. Alright.
Jen's printing a dice tower.
So. Yeah, just type a -2 into all the magic's throw saving bonus 1 spots. Because we don't do that, then we'll obviously forget.
Yep. Alright, so what are you all doing now? You all have played
Um,
with the deck of many things and it hasn't fucked up my campaign completely.
Yep. I'm aware if they draw a card that was about souls, like, does it work on this
I
thing?
actually don't think there's one that deals with
Yeah, I don't think there's one, but if there was one,
No, there is. The Void. But it's only in a 22 card deck.
you're right. That's the one where your soul gets.
No, it's not. It's in that deck. It's the King of Clubs. In which case it would have 0 effect on you.
Because our souls are already gone.
The black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contain an object in place of the GM's choice. All that would mean is whoever's currently in possession of your soul will lose it.
Yeah.
And that becomes a scavenger hunt. So that's
Ooh.
fine. All it would do is change it. One of the more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped away, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul. But the spell reveals the location of the object.
So it basically means we would actually basically
Gain.
lose that character.
Hmm?
We would lose that character.
No. We just tell you where it is.
Well, no, because while your soul is trapped in this way, your body's incapacitated.
It's true.
So basically, we draw that, the body just crumples.
Mm-hmm. But
And the wish, if it was me, the wishes wouldn't do anything anyway.
they can't.
You know, I mean, you're not even find out where it is because that'd be out.
Yeah, if you you also draw no more cards, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Alright, so what now?
Well, we have that fun thing in our pocket again.
Yep.
It's two of the world's ones who have appeared in one location.
Oh yeah, that's a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it now?
Yeah, we'll say roughly 3 p.m. 2:30, 3 p.m.
Probably still too early for the alchemist guy.
Probably.
Close. In. Close. There we
You having fun
go.
over there?
I think it was placed just wrong, so it was too tall, so it kept pushing open. I found out I can make healing potions, so that's going to be helpful for any time.
Yep.
Yes, especially with no healer.
What?
Especially with no healer.
Yeah. We ran into several people we need to investigate already, but we haven't ran into one we haven't ran into yet. We don't have any much background on them. We've not ran into the Resplendent Confederation yet.
Nope.
So let's go check out the consulate.
Okay. You'll head out of the Brittle Monkey. 2 on down the road. Somebody needs to roll against me.
8.
19. So.
Definitely
Yeah.
beats it.
Definitely. As you're walking, you think you see a shadow out of the corner of your eye, following you perpendicularly through the alleyways.
Okay.
Just kinda-
Yeah, I'll just throw my.
what was that?
Only he sees it.
You catch it too.
You see that? Mm-hmm. He just goes down the alleyways.
He's always right about where you guys are.
Oh, kind of like
Perpendicular.
perpendicular.
But you're catching him through the alleys, parallel kind of. And knowing the way the city's laid out means he's cutting through buildings somehow.
We're being followed by you know what.
We're being followed by something. Not necessarily you know what. You'll keep going. I'm going to double back and see if I can catch him.
I keep going then.
Okay.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay. Roll for stealth.
Natural 20.
Nice. All right. So explain how you're doing this.
Large crowds going through, right?
Yeah. They're starting to form a setup for the next night of the festival.
Then as we're walking along, when you start going through a crowd, I break off, kind of put a headdress on and just go down a block, come back around, and try to circle around to where he should
That's
be.
pretty
On the side of the
salvage.
block.
Yup.
Kind of, yeah.
I wish I had been a scholar. Then I could carry guns.
Yes. I forgot that in the first game.
All right. So you sneak by. Looking over, you can see a figure, seemingly looking down the alleyways as he passes towards where Ray would be. He's moving on to one of the common areas at the moment.
Keep trying to get closer and closer to him, the figure.
Okay, Dex, check please.
Dex check.
Yep.
That is going to be 21.
That's fine. You're good. You're able to quickly dodge through and not make any noise, as well as keeping pace. As you get closer, you see this individual appears to be a drow. Just following you.
What's a drow?
Dark
Dark
elf.
elf.
Okay.
So, what do you do with this information?
Where are we going? Features of traits, there we go. What is he wearing and what does he seem like he's doing besides watching us? What's it seem like he's doing besides just watching us?
At the moment, just watching you. There's nothing else you can see from what he's doing.
What kind of features does he have? Like, clothes, weapons, or anything?
That you think you can actually do a quick perception check.
Oh. 9.
You don't really catch anything. He could be carrying something under his cloak, but you can't tell. He's wearing a cloak. The hood is up, but not covering his face. It's a shorter hood. He's wearing mostly drab, brownish kind of tunic and pants underneath the cloak. You only catch that when he turns his body.
Realizing I need to write down all the stuff that was just happening. Escape, let's do that one. Yeah, it is.
wish I could spell.
How far away or how close have I gotten?
You're maybe 30 feet from keeping a safe distance at the moment.
Far enough away so you can't pay attention to too much.
Yep.
He's sticking pretty close to the buildings.
He is. He's hugging the building, seemingly keeping more of a focus on keeping pace with Ryuk. Where did I put this shit?
And you said earlier that it looked like he was cutting through buildings.
Yes, but at the moment you haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's not much else I can do because no special spells or anything, so I guess it just
Storm.
I try to get as close as I can and then tackle him.
Roll for a grapple check.
Acrobatics don't pick, no. Grapple. They get to pick, I don't. It's always athletics for me, isn't it?
Yes.
Pooey. That's still pretty good. 18.
Okay, then roll. Dex check. I'm dabbing a 6, does it? Yeah. Alright, so as you run up, wham! Into the dirt right before he walked into a building. So boom! Roll. You all boom into the side of a building near a set of stairs leading up to a house, a row house, the edge of this common area. So as you continue on, you notice he's not there. Past the next alleyway.
Shit, I started looking around.
You're not gonna see anything.
Okay.
This happened in the quad area, so.
Okay, fair enough.
So I caught him right before I went into a building, so I kind of went in, so we kind of stumbled to hit the building.
Yep.
Alright. Right there, when you go with that, I thought he was going to be like, he was about to go into the building. As you tackle him, you push him through the building. It's like, son of a bitch.
Wham! Ow! Wall!
Yeah.
No, you caught him before.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Alright, Matt, you want to go ahead and roll a. I guess we'll do an investigation check to see if you can figure out where he was disappeared, just for a quick.
That's not one.
Oh, you have a rough idea. I think you can figure out the alleyway, but you're kind of like, maybe he went forward. So you go forward a little bit and come back. So it takes about 5 minutes to catch up.
Okay.
Just thinking, oh shit, maybe I lost him. Crap.
How crowded around it is us right now?
Not much, because most people in that area are still cleaning up or getting ready for the festivities. So not many people.
And we're kind
There are a
of
couple kids
about to
playing
go
with
down
rocks.
an uncrowded alleyway too.
You're at the edge of. You were at the corner. Here's your quad area.
Yeah.
You were at this alleyway. And it was, you passed this alleyway. He was going into the building. You caught him there right before he went in.
Okay. So it doesn't really hurt to drag him anywhere. We're fine right where we are.
Yep.
Yay, seedy alleyways.
Hello, I'm a Shadowrun.
What do you mean? Punch, 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 punch.
We get it. You pummeled him to death. Okay, you can stop now.
I can't be sure until his head's jelly.
Alright, so what do you do? After
Um,
about 5 minutes, Matt will show up, so you get a couple questions off.
You get him?
you haven't showed up yet.
Yeah, he gets like 2 questions before you show up.
Okay.
So actually, roll against him. You know what, roll, decide which you would prefer, even or odd.
Odd.
Okay, roll d4.
D4.
Yep, d4.
1.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
His first question. Why were you following us? Wait, hang on. Why are you following us?
He tries to wrestle with you. You see him reach for a dagger. He's trying to at least as you hold it. You see it brush under his cloak, so.
Yeah, what is stun? What does the stun actually prevent from doing? You can't talk or anything, right? Or you can't talk? You can't do anything else?
D&D Beyond, search it.
Yeah.
Make a drink while you look that up.
falteringly.
Hmm?
They are incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly.
Falteringly?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess as I see him reach for that, I do a quick melee strike on him. Or quick punch.
Can you attack while you're grappling him, though? I don't think you can.
That'd be on the grapple tools, isn't it?
Of course, slam into the wall real hard.
And unarmed strike is what I need to do.
Okay.
Or melee strike.
Rules
you
for
know.
grapple rules. Creature grappled by a monster can use its action to try to escape. Okay, grapple creature speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from the condition ends. Doesn't say anything about being able to attack, so. Yes, you can.
I know you let me try to snap a guard's neck in the last one, the other game too.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I guess it's not a punch, it can be like a knee or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, do you want to roll for that?
Sure. On advantage.
Nothing else advantage. The second roll is shit. Alright, armed strike plus 6, so that's a modified 20.
Okay. So, what? It's just unarmed, or whatever your standard damage would be.
That's a d6 plus 3. 4.
Whack!
4 damage. Then I'm spending Kai Point to make him pass a. Where'd it go? There it is. Con save. If he
Okay.
passes 13, he does not become stunned.
It's a 14 natural. So he's a normal creature, so he'd have a plus. He'd have a 0, so
So he's not stunned.
he's not stunned.
But the hit definitely made him not want to do something.
No. All right, so we'll say a little altercation now. You can show up, man.
Get him?
As he's
Yes,
holding
you-
him. Did you get him? No.
No, he got away.
Pet.
Never mind. Actually, I
Pet.
got him. Good.
Yes.
We can find out why the hell he following us.
He didn't answer my first question, right?
What? Why are you following? No, he tried for the weapon. That was his answer.
Okay. Then I guess I'll ask again. Why were you following us?
As he moves, you see a small medallion come out of his tunic. The same pentagram you saw from before.
Grab the medallion. To you.
I snatch it.
Okay?
Ching.
Looking at it, it's clear. It's the same symbol both of you saw before in the house. This is you. Smarter than I thought, huh? A deal then. You have reach into my cloak. Upper left-hand pocket.
I reach in.
Pull out a scroll.
Which pocket? You have 12 of them.
You have 12 back pockets. Left cheek! Left cheek!
I hold the scroll. What is it?
An offer.
From?
You gotta open it, man. I mean, it's
I
all in
open
there. Okay. So
Yeah, but got a tenant busy right now holding person down.
yeah. So as you open it, it is written in common, very formally inscrolled with nice cursive handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
To the individuals being hunted,
Ah, shit.
comma. I offer you protection from the demon and or devil hunting. Again, I'm using them interchangeably. It's actually a devil, but we won't get into that. To this end, should you pay the requisite fee, I will protect you from being hunted and being thusly assailed in any manner to be given within the time frame of the payment. He lists prices. There's a monthly package, a yearly package, weekly
Dear
package,
God.
and hourly package.
I show you.
Hold on. Is that the end of it? There's no name or anything?
Yeah, at the end of it, there's no name. There's your friendly devil. Dot 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 dot. Apparently just well on period key. There is no name attached to it.
Well, let's see. This could be good, but I like the prices to see what they
Same.
are.
I'm writing them down now so I won't forget them. Yeah, give me a second while I write these down.
Yeah, sure thing. Simmering crap down myself with personal thoughts. Oh wow.
Alright, so the rates are as follows. For 1 year, 200,000 gold pieces. For 6 months, 75,000 gold pieces. For 1 month, 5,000 gold pieces. 1 week, 1,000 gold pieces. 1 day, 500 gold pieces. 1 hour, 250 gold pieces.
Oh boy.
Trade is also an option, is noted in there.
I don't really have much to trade other than.
So obviously this note was designed to be delivered to us at some point, period.
Correct.
Guy was just following us first,
Mm-hmm.
because weirdness.
Yep. But he's kind of. Does that answer your question? You know what you wanted. A little early, I was supposed to wait until you were at the gala we were going to attend. Makes it harder to tackle me in a seedy alleyway.
Yet it still failed.
Hey, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm just a courier.
Do you have to be here if we accept one of these?
Actually. Can I reach it? Can I
Let him.
Can I grab
One
it?
arm.
Okay. Pulls out. There you go. That's where you're supposed to drop off any of the money. It's an address.
You'll need it
It's an
more than
address
I
card.
will. I've been dodging demons ever since I got back.
It's a
Get out of
random
here.
house.
Just random house somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here. Cool.
He runs off and joins the major crowd. You see him pipe for a churro before he leaves. Why not? He's hungry too.
Yeah, make sure I watch him until I can't see him anymore.
Alright, so he's in the crowd. Gone. Now.
I don't trust this.
I don't either.
What time of day is it now?
It's about 4 o'clock.
Is it something that someone that knows about our predicament for whatever reason?
Hmm?
Let's check out where this money is supposed to get dropped off at.
Okay.
I do not plan on paying for any kind of protection, because I have all the protection I need. Flex. Flex. Flex.
Unless it's another pit demon.
I mean, you didn't fight it last time.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright. So, looking at this, at this point, I'm going to have to end up making a map of the city at some point. Especially if you guys are going to spend a lot of time here.
It was a symbol. It was the same symbol that was on the was in the house.
Yes.
So, to the same pit demon, or at least the same branch. However that works. This would be history.
Pit
right?
fiend, by the way, not demons.
Well, yeah. But
So-
it was if that symbol is just for that pit fiend, or that symbol goes for a whole bunch of things in that branch of family, whatever.
Yep. Alright. So, following the address of this that was given to you on this, I guess, calling card?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
I mean, what else would you call it?
Yeah, it's about right, actually, so yeah, you got a point. Good job, Matt. Will be more like Matt.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so, falling into this random house, this one is actually a small shack situated in a small corner of a garden. Think of it as like some Central Park. There's a small cherry blossoms, traditional Japanese koi ponds, small bridges over them, meant to be very calming influence, or one should reflect upon one's life. It's actually the gardener's shack for it. Looking at the address, it's a Suite A, garden blah blah. When you realize that there's only one house, there's no need to put Suite A, but someone felt pretentious enough.
Yeah.
So, as you approach this house, all looks well. There's actually an old woman out tending the garden, occasionally tossing some food to the koi out of a little can. She's pulling weeds and collecting them into a small bucket to be disposed of, probably as fertilizer elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It is fenced off. House looks rather quaint and cute, but
How long was the walk here?
15 minutes if.
On that walk, I'll investigate the pendant.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a check.
Same.
I've been rolling great on everything except investigations.
I'll roll for investigation.
Yeah, I got 5 on investigation.
14 plus 2 is 16.
Hold on, just noting the garden. What did you get, Matt?
16 modified.
All right. Looking at the pendant, it is clearly made of a material that holds heat, as it is still warm in your hand, even though it hasn't been on an English person for a while. The pendant symbol itself could represent any of the 9 hells, as you don't recognize the symbols. They tend not to hand out metro maps to people who end up in the 9 hells.
So the symbol does reference the layer of hell, not just...
The layer, but the layers also have many areas within them and rulers, so
yeah,
that's
so
not
it could
very
just be,
narrowing.
yeah. That's mostly what I really cared about.
Yep. Of course, this could also be given to someone who is in servitude to the deity from that layer. This doesn't necessarily mean the individual is from there.
Yeah, obviously. But it means that whoever...
Just reiterating.
Yeah, whoever gave us this letter, it's on the same plane of existence as the other guy, but not necessarily the same person.
Yep.
Or the same branch of people he was from, or looking from. Although it was a bounty hunter, so yeah, whatever.
All right. So, as you approach, the old woman looks up. Hello. Huh. Are you looking for any particular fans? Perhaps need guidance, or just here to relax?
Oh, relaxing sounds great, but we're actually trying to figure out why a weird messenger gave us this address.
What weird messenger?
A weird little drow thing that likes to follow people.
I can't say why. Okay, how long were you on the continent 60 years ago?
I mean, like this continent 60 years ago?
Yes, during the war.
Let's see,
Where would it been beginning when you were there? It lasted a while.
Yeah, how old did I say I was? I'm 30 years old, so... let's see, given my nature...
And did you go near the battlefields or no?
Like, during that time after the wars?
No, during the wars.
During the wars.
Did you stay away from the fighting, join the fighting? At any point did you meet any of the armies?
I probably would have crossed paths with the armies, but I don't think I would have... I probably would try to avoid the large fighting.
Okay. You can roll a history check then on it before this one.
17.
She looks vaguely familiar, but you can't place where. Like you probably have seen her before. Unfortunately, you weren't in the city.
Yeah,
so.
because I left out, you know.
Your previous character would have got this pretty quick. But
Yeah.
Sorry. Would you like to do a standard perception check on her then?
Sure.
Ooh.
That is a 15. Modified.
Looking at her, you can see what appear to be some tattoos poking out from under her sleeves, which come to about here.
Okay.
On each of her arms. You can't tell what they are though.
Okay.
As she's moving around, still weeding, and stops for a minute after talking with him. So, Looking to Raft is an excellent place. I can't tell you why a drow would give you my address, unless perhaps you're looking for a specific plant.
Is there a plant around here that can give protection from fiends and demons?
Not much can do that now, unfortunately. Have you consulted with a very powerful magic user, or perhaps make a deal with the Celestial or Gaha?
That's what I thought.
Demons,
So much for the cheap route.
yeah, I mean, demons can be rather, and devils
Nice tattoos.
devious. Oh, thank you. She lifts them up. There are 7 number 9s on each of her arm.
Mr. J.
Go for it. You may as well, Matt. Because you would definitely know that's where you're from. The basic idea.
Ooh.
9.
16
Although,
plus
wait,
2,
I
so
don't
18.
remember much about tattoos to begin with.
Yeah.
I got 18 modified.
Okay. So you got, what was it again?
18.
You would know that those are soul tattoos. It's a very rare art, and that means that she has 14 total 9s. She has 14 level 9 spell slots. Out of game, of course. AKA, she can use magic.
Oh, that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Ah, a magic user.
Former. You see her lower her shirt a little bit on her neck, and you can see the Ether Society tattoo. This one's a normal one. Old job. Stood down to guard. It's about time.
I look to you.
And so I can only imagine that if you were sent here, it was for me to resolve your problem.
Not necessarily. I take out the contract and show her.
Huh. Most interesting contract. Oh. If you would give me a little bit of time to reach out to this person, I think he and I have a misunderstanding.
Very well.
Oh, by the way, you look familiar.
Yes, 5th seat on the Ether Council, Ether Society Council. I also helped lead one of Daywin's armies at one point to prevent them from doing anything stupid.
We might have crossed paths in the armies then.
Perhaps. If you would please give me an hour or two to resolve.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Would you like any food or tea before you leave?
Sounds good to me.
Very well. She invites you into the cottage. It is just about what you would expect from a rustic little garden cabbage.
Yeah.
Cottage, not cabbage.
Nice little retirement.
Yep. She serves you excellent tea and cookies. Yeah, very good, leaving you very filled. Perhaps she used a good berry to make them. You don't know, but it works.
Right.
As you are bid adieu and sent back into the city, or expect to wait an hour or two.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do to kill an hour or two?
Is it a long walk to check out the resplendent consulate?
No.
Then we go do that. Now that we're back on track. Side quest in progress, pending time.
Bink. Timer in the corner.
We can pay 5 crystals or 5 souls to do the process.
For $9.99.99 each.
Yep.
All right. So you all enter the Resplendent Confederation's consulate. This is actually an embassy, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
As you enter, you are stopped at the door. Well, gate. You are entering Resplendent Confederation soil. You need to see your official identification papers, please.
Do I have them since I've been going back, or
You actually have something better, an Aether Society ID.
I take that out?
But it marks you as a low level, like essentially courier or page.
I take it out.
Looks at both yours. Yours coming from a viscount within the.
The
To what do we owe this honor? Guard hands you back it. The guard, by the way, is actually a wood elf.
I just like to learn about everything.
It's very disconcerting.
That would sound weird, wouldn't it?
Huh?
That would sound weird, wouldn't
Yes.
it?
What about you?
Just following him.
You guys are a little crew. Lets you in. You are led into the embassy building. Please note the gala will not be attended here. The gala will take place in a public
Yeah.
area.
I assumed as much.
As you walk in, there's a waiting room. There are a handful of dwarves sitting in one corner. They appear to be going over a selection of paperwork and arguing over how to complete it. There is a rather annoyed-looking Triton arguing with the clerk about some form of identification or another. and there are 2 guards speaking with someone fairly regally dressed. What do you do? There are also stairs leading to the upper area. On the outside of the building, there is an entire field of wheat planted around the building.
Okay.
Does it rain of wheat?
They're big into agriculture, so they show
okay.
it in all respects.
Right.
Their symbol with them is actually a field of wheat with a rising sun. They prefer agriculture. Okay, if you'd like to both roll a history check, you can get a little more information on these guys.
That is a 21.
15.
So, the Resplendent Confederation is actually not a standard nation. It's actually a conglomerate of city-states and their surrounding territory. Each one handles their own little territory. They are not like where you can pick France and you're always in France, just a various province. They actually are separate entities.
They're kind of more like the states.
Mm-hmm.
No,
More like the states, except there is no central government to speak of. Central government is all agreed upon by all of them in a vote.
Okay.
It's somewhat democratic, but also the way votes can be gathered can be different from each one. Whereas one state, it might be the local Lord Regent chooses whatever the vote is. Another one might be pure, straight representative republic. Whereas another could be a gladiatorial death match.
But each place does get a vote.
They get their own votes.
And then
2 votes per city-state, however they want. This makes them very weak militarily, but they have a lot of land and a lot of agricultural power. If they stop trading with a country that isn't self-sustaining,
Daywin?
fuck. No, Daywin's actually pretty self-sustaining.
Okay.
Sabbat has been their biggest little fucker.
Oh.
Sabbat does not have a lot of land in regards to trade. Here. Map time.
Those are, 'cause they're all on the same continent.
This is the Resplendent Confederation.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fucking huge.
They're huge. They control all this. This is all plantable land. Here is Daywin. Daywin at least has this section for food, and they can grow stuff in these areas. Sabbath, mountains,
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
forest. They're not very good at food.
Mm-mm.
This is Schrover. Schrover is their own little shithole.
Yeah.
But north is to me. So,
I look to you. Why are we here exactly?
We are going to learn about the ones that we're going to go to their ball to.
See, bound to be another reason, would there?
No,
Okay.
literally just learning about them.
Okay. Fair enough.
all right. So as you all are standing there looking,
Racask has no idea what our ulterior motives are.
the man in the regal dress stops. Excuse me, gentlemen. We have visitors. He steps past him. Hello. You look lost. Can I assist you?
Yes, hi. We just wanted to know more about the conglomerate of states that you are.
What would you like to know about? Are you looking for any kind of particular information? Perhaps general facts? I mean, there's quite a lot to know.
Let's start with general history. I love history.
All right, please come with me. Let's sit down in one of our conference rooms. He leads you to a room. The room actually is using a magical illusion to create a glowing field of wheat with a light breeze going over. It feels just like you're standing there. The scent of honeysuckle blowing along the wind. You can see the edge of what appears to be a forest off to the side. The table in front
smiles
of
greatly as he smells honeysuckle.
There you go. The table is carved in and looks as though it goes out into the wall and turns into a rock. Very, very presentable. The center of the table is a glass of water, a pitcher of water, and some mugs. And you notice a thing of barley is carved into the table. A very general and brief history. After some, you can see he's fighting for words. After some disagreements with the Schrover Union and our inability to protect a couple of northern city-states, we all, out of interest in realizing we were supporting one another, just with trade in general, decided to work together. Our general taxation goes to our infrastructure. There was no war like with Daywin or with Sabbath. we then decided that those taxes should go to infrastructure and that we should represent ourselves to the rest of the world as a unified force. Granted, I'm sure if you're familiar with any of our previous dealings, that this doesn't always appear that way or quite go that way. I mean, we are a country. There are disagreements among our population, but it was decided that for the benefit of everyone, that our ability to grow agriculture and continue to feed the world, this continent, should take precedence. Unfortunately, there are bad actors, as always, such as Schroeder, and the Friendly Confederation is not without its failings. He pours some water, takes a sip. Such as Sellerton. They've most recently attempted to probe the Schroeder Union with a small recon force. A mistake, of course, for which we have publicly apologized. But there are others, such as Yolinta, who is still giving aid to the people on the continent of Pars. They're currently undergoing quite an epidemic, and we wish to see them succeed.
What kind of epidemic?
Some form of plague has taken over the continent.
See. Sorry to hear that.
I believe they will prevail. So, is there anything else I can tell you?
Do you grow anything else besides wheat?
Yes, barley. Honestly, I'm trying to think of other grains. Barley, wheat, corn. Occasionally we grow some rice. That's in the southernmost provinces. Those, of course, require more watering than normal.
Only grains?
And we've grown potatoes before, various vegetables. It does, of course, change with the seasons. We can't continually grow one thing. We are mainly an agricultural powerhouse. We do not tend towards military or magics even. The only magics we practice normally are for the benefit of crops.
It's understandable, for magic does help much as it hurts.
Always. Like any tool, can be made to hurt or heal. Is there anything else I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to sample some of our various alcohols and grains.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
So we know what to expect when we come to your ball later.
Oh, you'll be attending the gala?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. It is always nice to have representatives. Where are you representatives of?
I'm all the way. Where?
You're from Pars.
Yep, that's right, Pars.
Mhm.
I'm actually from Pars. I've not heard of this trouble, though. I've not been there in many, many years.
It's unfortunate. I hope your home is safe, and your family as well.
I hope so as well. I should try to send them a letter, but I'm not sure how well that will work.
At this moment, I don't know. If you'd like, I can inquire as to the status of your country.
Please, it would be most kind.
What country are you from?
I don't know if I wrote this part down. What I put.
Me?
Hold on. Not you yet.
As are under notes. I'm from the Union of Plains.
Okay. Hold on. I will do what I can to reach out to my representatives and other dignitary figures. I can't guarantee success, of course, as data has been rather limiting.
Oh, of course not.
Okay. Please note. Noted. Just noting you wanted to do that.
Yeah. I'm writing down what we learned about Pars.
What about you, sir?
I am from Daewin, actually.
You're from Daewin. Excellent. Oh, a native is always good to have.
Very much.
What brings you here then? You probably have dealt with us before.
I was assigned to follow him around by the Ether Society, actually.
Oh, the Ether Society. What do you do for the Ether Society?
I show my badge.
Oh, page. It's interesting they don't usually take pages. They don't need them. It must be either exceptional at what you do or exceptional in general.
It's a special assignment. I can't go into detail.
Ah. Well, I hope you have success in your intended goal.
Allegheny, my village was in Daewin, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so we're clear. My village
No,
was in
that's
DA1,
fine.
but I just want to get that out of the way right now. Village was in DA1, but it was raided, so
Yeah, that's fine.
it's gone.
Oh, sorry. Alright, just noting your ambassador. The ambassador's name, by the way, as he looks to you. My name, by the way, I realize I've been remiss and not introduced myself. I am Midrin Kusk.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
MIDRAN KUSK.
Yup, look at you, right on the money.
Only time it's a dark campaign. Guaranteed.
I also realized I didn't want to. Realized I had multiple god entries because I combined all of the. I had to delete them. Sorry.
Right.
I had to make sure they were all good. All right, I'm gonna sit you. If there's anything else I can do for you, I will look into the status of the Union of Plains. I hope that all is well.
Thank you.
I will
You
do
have
my
been
best.
most helpful. Thank you. I think we will be on our way now.
Is there anything I can do for you, sir? The Splendid Federation perhaps could look for someone in your family, or is your family well?
Fortunately, my best to not say because it's kind of. Let me get the wording right in real life because that's how I put it together how I say it in the game.
Okay.
Disturbing past, and hence my involvement with this or society.
You can just say you're good.
Just say hey. Just say hey. I'm not sure what I can reveal about my mission.
There you go.
My person.
I'll say that.
Okay. So, Matt, roll against me.
16. Oh wait, that's 15.
Okay. You have a really odd feeling that someone's looking for you.
Both of us?
Just him.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Alright, so, do you all leave? What do you do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so you exit back onto the streets. We'll say that toll took an hour 15 minutes.
Yep.
As you do that, as you exit, you see Midnight standing across the street.
I go, there's Midnight. Excuse me, may I have the deck, please?
Oh, yes.
I see Midnight, so I'm gonna go take the deck and I walk over to Midnight.
She looks at you. You've been busy.
Yes, well, I take it, I hand her that. That was in the bag. On the
How many of
cigar
these damn
box.
things are there? She chucks it in.
I have no idea.
I walk
All
up
I,
this- I guess I
there
walk
may
up
be
this-
there may be 2 cards missing.
Quit playing with things that are above you all.
We wanted to make.
I had to make
I
sure it
tried
was
to find. I had to make sure it was what I thought it was, and
Okay, can I get a perception check from both of you, please?
17. Hold on.
Not to
Plus 5, so yeah, I'm good.
Not to 20.
Alright. So, what is yours?
17 plus 5.
22 and 20. Got it.
Well,
Yours is
natural 20, but
Yeah,
plus the 5 is 25.
okay. There is a small gem shoved into the nose of the skull, one of the nostrils. And it seems to be kind of bouncing around a little bit, like it's trying to take it out. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was sneezing. You see her reach up and grab it.
So I had the odd thing while we were talking with the ambassador of the Confederation, was it?
Resplendent Confederation.
As we were trying to explain the Confederation, somebody was looking for us.
That would be me. She pulls out the little gem.
That's new.
It is. I won my favorite game. So, I'm not putting it back. I'm going to put it back in your nose if you do not behave. Skull. Takes the gem, plays with it. You recognize the look of this gem. It looks similar to the soul gem you've seen before. Only this probably holds one soul. Starts picking her teeth with it. So, you all were speaking with the Resplendent Confederation, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Any other new developments besides finding a deck?
Caught a drow that was following us, and he gave us an offer for protection from demons that were for
Not the
demons or
drow. It was the demon that gave him the contract to give to us. Correction.
plants. Yes. And for some reason, the address to leave the payment at was an old lady's house who used to work with the Ether Society.
Who?
I
Never
thought
got
about tattoos. And,
Did she say anything about her position?
fifth council was it?
Yeah.
You see it start to float a little bit. She starts to spin it. Wow. Her. That's interesting. Guess he finally wants to pay his debt to her.
Oh.
She,
She was going on about a miscommunication with the contract and said she was.
if the tales are to be believed, she defeated an army from the Fifth Circle. And, well, a deal was struck so that he wouldn't. You see her just kind of trying to stifle laughter. That she wouldn't completely annihilate him. Thusly, he said that he would pay her back. This must be an attempt to do so. He's been trying to make human currency for quite some time.
That would explain why he was asking for gold and not our souls.
Yeah, well, not that you could trade in your souls anyway.
Yep.
Souls are only good in other forms. She holds up the gem.
Who is that soul, by the way?
It's a good question. You see her put it on, kind of grip it like this, on between her thumbs. Starts to glow for a minute. Not of any consequence. Leans back, but of course, all souls are of consequence. Lets it float in front of her. I will discuss with the society what to do with it, of course. Still floating in front of her. The skull is now watching it. Don't get any ideas, or I put it back in your nostril. Actually, she leans over. Can you feel your spine? Kind of looks. Yes. Oh, good. Takes it and just shoves it into one of the sticks. There we go. It'll stay there. Don't worry. You're not cracked. He's kind of looking at her just in shock and backing up as far as he can. Come back. Be okay. Well, as nice as that was. What is your plan then?
We're about to go back and see the lady about the contract.
Okay. Well, I suggest not taking the protection.
Didn't plan to.
Good. He probably wants way too much money for it anyway.
Well, then 1,000 gold for a year?
$250 for a day.
Damn. That's a lot. It's $250 for an hour, by the way.
That's right.
Because that is a lot of money. Well, if I may ask, your plan is obviously to get your souls back, correct?
Yeah.
She's not talking to him, right?
Well, you have no idea what your soul is either.
Oh, in
Your
trouble.
goal is, I thought you wanted your soul as well.
I do.
Because your soul is, well, contingent on your contract as well.
True.
Once you retain your soul, the contract becomes null and void. I could technically null and void your contract, but that would make it a free currency, which can then just be traded in a new contract created.
You make a fair point, man.
Thus, I was afraid you were confused. Now that the deck has been returned, thank you for that. I guess payment should be made. You all don't get a salary from me for this. I'm sorry for that, and I can't pay you, otherwise it would void contract as well. What is fair? Alright, one of you. Each of you roll a d10.
That's the diamond, right?
UFO.
This one?
This one.
Oh, that's this one.
UFO.
Yes.
10.
Well, 1. So 7.
I will give you 80 gold pieces each one.
Fair enough.
Add 80 gold each of your inventories. Thank you for its return.
No problem.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go argue with a god.
Have fun.
He's very annoyed I killed one of his people.
Sounds like a common occurrence.
She says, no, I don't usually kill his individuals. I only do so when they annoy me. And they lose. She holds out a small gem. This one's glowing orange. It's the same as the previous one. I'm not quite sure what to do. Is a pit fiend soul.
What? Pit fiend soul?
Yes.
The same that was.
What are you talking about? The one that's trying to extort you?
Well, extort him. Yes, yeah. Or
I don't know. Who was after you? She looks at you. I honestly, if you told me, I forgot. I have a lot of information to retain. The skull looks at her, and you can see it kind of
laughing.
Don't mock me. I'm not the one who's a disembodied skull and spine being used as a weapon.
I think what he meant to say was the pit demon we encountered earlier that was had the trap originally made for me.
Oh, well, no. Abarax is fine. He doesn't want damage. He just wants a little bit more power. Being relegated to a desk job in the hell is pretty boring. Also, all they do is play Nickelback on repeat. I've been in that office. I don't know what Nickelback is. It's your joke reference for the day.
Yeah.
Well, should you wish to have souls identified if you collect any, I can do that, or perhaps our friend Marjorie, that is the lady's name in the cottage, can do that as well.
Very well.
Are you aware of soul alchemy?
No, but I'm curious.
It can be used to create tattoos such as what Marjorie has, and you see Midnight lift up her sleeves and see very similar tattoos. They're very intricate, old Gothic-esque design. The design varies by person to person.
Marget.
Marjorie. Margert.
Okay, got it.
I'm trying to think actually how to spell it. No, sorry. No. Margerie. Sorry. My bad. Alright. Let's chew up. Should you wish to work in soul alchemy, of course you will need to provide your own souls, no pun intended. How you can do that? Well, perhaps this demon or devil wants something else that's hunting you.
Possibly.
Or, I mean, you can buy them off me. I'm not sure what you would trade. I did pay you for the deck of many things, but artifacts such as that you turn in would represent a fair number of souls. Out of game. Matt, are you familiar with what I do with souls?
What do you mean?
How I utilize them in the game?
Oh.
Like how I said they can be level 9 spells. There is a whole alchemy like tattoo system that I've designed. Like you can get various levels, perks, or level speeds.
Oh shit, okay.
Spell slots.
So what you're saying is basically it's like a level magic.
It's a different version of magic that's added on top of everything else.
Okay, cool.
Like those level 9 spell slots that Marjorie has don't count against the level 9 she really has.
Oh.
So if she has one level 9 because she's level 20, she has 14 others that she
Holy
can draw
shit.
on. So she can cast high level magic constantly.
Okay.
That's part of the design.
Okay.
So like you could get a feat if you wanted to say, take another feat, you could get a certain number of souls, tattoo a symbol on, and boom, you have that feat for free.
Okay.
So, bless you.
You curse me, fuck you.
Yes! Alright, so. She looks at you if there's anything, unless there's anything else. I can't think of anything you may trade for anything, especially a pit fiend's soul. I'm going to shove this into another spine. Into the skull. Starts reaching out, trying to hit her with it. Headbutt her. Fine. Nostril. Backs off a little. You see her unbraid one of her many looking, almost hair-looking bracelets. Just shove it in. Happy? Excellent.
I was just walking away. Hell of personality on that skull.
Best part is if you could hear it talk. Alright, so what are you all doing? You've been left alone. You've met with Midnight. It's been about an hour and 30 minutes now.
Yep. Guess we need to go back to the Marjorie's house.
Okay, Marjorie's cottage. As you return to Marjorie's cottage, she is out now, sitting on the porch. Well, what counts for a porch is basically a little brick slab. She's holding a mug of something. You're back.
Yes, hello again.
Thank you. Please come in. She ushers you in, and you are at a small chicken dinner.
Okay.
Again, very well cooked. So I spoke with Abrax.
Oh, yes, how did that go?
He was under the impression he still owed me and wanted to protect you from something bad. Apparently you were both wanted by someone in Nine House, is that?
Same person?
Apparently, yes, actually.
Oh.
Although he assures me it's not a problem anymore, so.
Okay.
I mean, in-game I never really knew I was getting attacked by a demon yet, right?
You knew you were haunted by some kind of demon or devil. You could not identify the target.
Yeah, I didn't equally know it, but...
Yes. You basically knew something was after you, but didn't know what. So,
I guess
that's been taken care of. I don't know by whom or how. If it were my suspicion, somebody powerful did that.
One problem nipped before it was even started. Awesome.
I can't guarantee for how long this problem is, of course, taken care of. As I am
Obviously.
familiar with the solution. But you have a minor reprieve, if not major.
Okay.
To that end, I thank you for bringing it to my attention. You would have continued to try to extort mortals, and that is generally frowned upon.
It's no problem.
We thank you for your help of looking into that for us.
Enjoy the festival.
We will.
Enjoy the fireworks tonight. Those are my creation.
Oh, I would love to see those.
You will see them. Everyone will. Whole city.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Excuse me, I need to prepare. So she leads you out of the cottage. Sorry, I lost
Okay.
the word for cottage.
They know what a gazebo is. I've seen the distance. I rolled to attack it. You hit it.
The gazebo is sentient. Shit! It's bigger than you. Very well. Alright, so you all are out. What now? Is this where you'd like to end it? It's about 6 o'clock before the festivals kick off.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Okay.
Probably good time. Get back to the inn, rest up.
Yep.
As Charo's probably still.
I watch the fireworks before I take a rest.
Well, no, there's no long rest. This was a short period of time.
Okay.
Alright, so we're good.
I mean, in general, we would go